And now, a special presentation of Riverton Wolverines soccer here on WyoToday.
Welcome to the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show here on WyoToday Media's coverage of Riverton High School soccer. It is Kevin Shields, your voice. Oh, I've got two playing now. It is Kevin Shields, your voice of the Riverton Lady Wolverines and Wolverine soccer squads, joined again by cameraman and color commentator Jason Peterson. Jason, how's it going today?
Oh, it's going pretty good. Looking forward to a windy day of soccer.
Yeah, it is windy, but we are protected. Of course, Kelly Walsh, multi-year, multi-hundred thousands of dollars, maybe a million in this whole thing with the beautiful turf and everything. It is an awkward angle, as you can tell. We were going to have to play chicken with the wind, as I posted yesterday, until we found out this building had been finished. And we didn't know if we were going to be able to pull it off because the wind, Jason, we were talking, walking over here, the wind was great enough. Tripod would be back in Fremont.
Yeah. I mean, we instead of running camera, I'd be trying to catch everything, make sure it's not blown away.
Yeah, I told him I didn't mind doing that at regionals last year in the first round when we had hail and wind because we weren't filming it, and I was playing catch with my laptops.
Yeah.
And at one point in time, it closed both of them at the same time. It was so severe. There is a cold front moving in. I think the weather, the high tomorrow is about 20-some-odd, 25-plus degrees cooler in Riverton than it was today. It's going to be in the 40s. They are expecting precipitation. Riverton, of course, it's going to be high desert. It's going to be flip of the coin what we get. Do we get a trace? Do we get flurries? Do we get anything at all? Do we get 3 inches? Who knows?
Yeah.
The call here is somewhere between, I've seen 1 to 3 and 3 to 5, so we'll say 1 to 5. That's how this winter's gone.
Well, we need it anyway, so I mean, whatever. Yeah,
we need
all
it.
the moisture we can get.
We are probably going to be seeing it coming home. They said the worst of it on the in the eastern half, if you will, is going to be from the Natrona County line to Shoshone. Nothing new there, right, Jason?
Yeah, I travel that road like 375 days a year. It feels like it. But, yeah, it's like you always run into something going that way.
So it is going to be a little dicey. So if you're waiting for your kids to come back from that or from the varsity track meet in Douglas, they're supposed to be home around 8. They should be fine. We might get a little delayed if it snows heavy enough to cause some visibility with the buses and stuff like that and us driving, but we should be okay. We do want to give a shout out to Riverton Track and Field for another reason, and that is the administrations that be have brought back Keeper of the Gold. In fact, next year's first game in the newly renovated Wolverine Gymnasium is going to be volleyball, Riverton versus Lander. But we don't have to wait till next year for a Keeper of the Gold moment. We had one on Tuesday as Riverton defeated Lander in the track and field duel to win Keeper of the Gold in track. They are not playing in soccer, so for now, for this year, after football and then this, because they didn't play really anything else, Riverton wins it.
Yep.
So congratulations to them. We're going to jump right in our keys to the game because we don't have any stats actually for Kelly Walsh. Our key to the game really is this is another game, Jason, kind of like Jackson was. It's a prove you belong in the Elite 2, make it Elite 3.
Yep.
Kelly Walsh comes in at number 2. They were number 1. They fell after they tied Rock Springs, the team Riverton's beaten. Jackson, of course, ascended back to number 1 in girls soccer. I think that Riverton has to get out to a quick start, being as aggressive as they were the other day. Of course, they won at Evanston on Tuesday as well, so chance to get a 3-game winning streak going. They do sit at 5-1. I don't think I can overemphasize scoring first would be huge for this Lady Wolverine squad.
Yeah, getting out there and, getting that goal first, and getting that score on the board first. I mean, especially if you're playing into the wind or, just depending on which way you're playing. I mean, it's just, but yeah, I mean, getting on the board first, getting, scoring first against a good team. I mean, yeah, last week Jackson, both boys and girls teams were really good. So, yeah, just getting out, scoring early, and trying to keep the lead within the 80 minutes of soccer that we got.
And it's a prove-it game. Kelly Walsh been one of the better girls squads, one of the elite girls squads in Wyoming 4A the past several years. We traditionally, boys and girls, do not play well here. It is Casper, so wind is always a concern in Casper, but especially today. And that seems to mess with teams when they come down here. Goal kicks, goal punts, especially punts by the keeper, long corner kicks, stuff like that. You're going to have to take into account the wind. It's a very open stadium, if you will. They just have a couple rows of grass. Segmented off almost like a retaining wall. And so the wind does whip here. Kelly Walsh practices on it every single day, so they are used to it. So it's going to be something that Riverton has to take into account. It's even more different than Natrona County, for example. Natrona County has the wind, but you have a football stadium on one side that helps you out as far as blocking the wind from a certain direction, kind of funneling the wind, kind of like it does at Riverton. We're going to have a national anthems, and when we return back here on WyoToday and the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show, it'll be time for the Arapahoe First starting lineups here on WyoToday.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College in Riverton is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
And welcome back to the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show here on WyoToday. First up is on the Arapahoe First starting lineups are going to be the home team, the Kelly Walsh Lady Trojans. They come in at 4-0-1, led by Coach Jerry Reeling, assistant coach Carrie Flaming, assistant coach John Miller, and Bailey Neff, managers Tilly Holdhouse. Principal of the school is Mike Britt. Starting out for them, a junior in goal will be Jean Marie Wells, number 0. Number 3, a sophomore defenseman, Cadence Flaming. Number 4, midfielder freshman Madison Myers. Number 8, a senior defenseman, Julie Vauthier. Number 11, a senior midfielder, Sydney Stephen. Number 12, freshman defense player, Eleanor Atkins. Number 13, defenseman, senior Kenley Porter. Number 14, a junior midfielder, Haley Larson. Number 17, freshman midfielder, Adeline Fitzpatrick. Number 20, a sophomore midfielder, Lauren Hayward. And number 21, a junior midfielder, Emmy McNutt. For your Riverton Lady Wolverines, it'll be exactly what you expect. In keep will be 00, Braden Mossbrucker. Number 3, Celia Meharado. Number 5, Maya Noseep. Number 7, Carson Vosica. Number 10, Decatur Yarber. Number 14, Piper Anderson. Number 15, Kaylor McConaughey. Number 18, Aspen Gordon. Number 23, Timbry Mathill. Number 24, Kimber Mathill. And number 25, Aspen Mathill. Of course, as Jason pointed out here earlier, we do have dressed for the first game, Taylon Leesburg.
Yeah, I mean, it's, she's been on the sideline ever since soccer started, but it's actually good to see her dressed up and out there I don't see her on the field now, but she's actually on the sideline, but it's actually good to see her out there.
And we'll see how much playing time she gets in just a second. We'll be right back. We do know there is a net in front of us, and we do realize there's a pole right in the middle, and that's okay. We'll be right back here on WyoToday.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
And welcome back, and we are underway. We cannot see the scoreboard, as you can imagine, so clock will try and check it during injuries or whatnot. Riverton pushing in their whites, by the way. They are in the white jerseys. They're going the far side. So the good part, Jason, is in the second half they'll be coming our way.
Yeah.
So that will be good. We will try and get as best a view as we can. It's nice to see Decatur Yarber, after such a great performance against Star Valley, playing up. Very aggressive, very deceptive with speed is Yarber. Throw in by Kelly Walsh, working on what is your and my left side. Looking to cross over, and it's going to go over the end line. It will be, it's going to be a goal kick for Kelly Walsh, so that will be taken by Jean Marie Wells. And do not be fooled. Like we said, 4-0-1, they're number 2. Riverton at 5-1 is number 3. And even though they've got a lot of freshmen playing, to play for Kelly Walsh as a freshman, Jason, they earned it.
Mm-hmm.
Marie Wells with the kick, and this is where Knowing the Wind comes in. She's going to go to her right. It's going to go all the way back to Gordon for Riverton. Gordon will look to send it up to Yarber. Yarber trying to get through and send a pass to Aspen Mathill. Can't get it through, but it will be sent back, and it will go out of bounds off of a Stephen of Kelly Walsh. Thrown by Riverton, goes immediately to Yarber. Yarber looking to get it to Mathill. Mathill can't keep it from going out of bounds. Throw in here for Kelly Walsh. We are going to call this a little bit more like radio since we don't have the greatest camera angle. If it was a calm day, we would have set the table outside like we had before, but the wind is just whipping, gusting over 40 easily at times. Gordon sends it back towards midfield where Kelly Walsh will take control of it. Lady Trojans trying to play up. Aspen Gordon again gets in front of it, and this time sends it past midfield. Noseep giving chase, and Kelly Walsh will like to go back towards their center backs and cross over to the right side. Yours and my right side, I should say. Coming back to the left. Trying to work it up with controlled passing. Stolen away by Meharado. Meharado to Yarber. Back to Meharado. Looking to push down the middle. Meharado. One move now goes outside to Vosica. Vosica outside the box. Turns. Fires. And it's just high. And no good. Nice little movement there. Ball movement there. And set up Carson Vosica for the long shot. It should be a goal kick, actually. Straight ahead, Jason. Now they're coming. Now it comes into the left. Hard to really tell. Again, we've got some distance here. Kelly Walsh working towards midfield, now going to the center. Kelly Walsh looking to thread it through, and they do, but just a little too hard. Mossbrucker will come up and kick it well towards midfield, where it's headed by Yarber. Nice way to keep possession by Decatur there. Decatur to Mejarado. Mejarado loses one and goes over to Vosica. Vosica on the right side, back to Mejarado, and now puts it out for Vosica. Long run on, and Kelly Walsh gets there first, and they'll kick it out of bounds on that far side. It will be a throw-in. It looks to be taken by Vosica. Vosica with the throw to Yarber. Yarber looking to spin for a cross. Gets open. Gets it crossed just a little bit too hard for Mejarado, and nobody there on the back door. And we're going to have to take a real quick break here. We're going to keep on the action. Jason, if you don't mind kind of commentating a little bit.
Okay, I don't.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Riverton gets it out. I can't see who that is. It looks like it's going to be a side kick. And Kelly Walsh scores. Kelly Walsh is up 1-0. By 21, Emmy McKnight. We have 19:23 left, and Kelly Walsh is up 1-0.
Score at halftime. Walsh Trojans. Riverton Wolverines. Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention. If you are parked by the gate on the far side of our secondary field, we need you to move your vehicles for emergency vehicles access. If you are parked in front of the gate on our secondary field, you'll be able to move that. We sure would appreciate it. Thank you. Good idea. Nobody will ever damage them. Or find them.
Trying to get my show that might be focused by the time I go back up the next time.
It'll be 30 years from now.
Vintage. Like me.
This other net was not. Yeah, I thought they mentioned that. That was my concern.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming. Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union is more than a place to bank. It's a partner in every financial journey. From checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
If you're planning.
And welcome back. Sorry about that, folks. Had a bit of personal emergency and a couple calls that I had to take. Everything's good, though, as far as that goes. It looks like, Jason, thanks for holding down the fort.
I tried. I tried to do a little bit of it, but then I concentrated on the camera because just the way the angle is and what I have to work with. But I tried.
Kelly Walsh is up 2-0. I'm not sure why we're not getting it to show up on our scoreboard screen. Let's see. Oh, I bet you I know why. I bet we lost internet connection here because we were on my hotspot. So that would make sense. Again, we apologize. We do apologize. I'm getting this fixed here real quick. And Riverton trailing 2-0 has to really find something. And Jason, I would say they've really got to find a score here in the next. If they could hold them scoreless, which you can never assume, right? Mm-hmm. I would say they need to score the first one in next 15 to 20. Let's assume, though, that Kelly Walsh, being the team they are, is going to get some scores here. So I think they need to score in the next 15, definitely.
Yeah, next 10 or 15 minutes, at least get at least one to kind of make it close, and then try to work on that, next goal, see if you can kind of get another score kind of right quick and kind of tie this up to kind of keep it close.
And our scoreboard just got the score right and things of that nature. So we're about to be underway. Riverton now coming straight at you. Kelly Walsh will start with the ball, and they're going to send it down on the far right. And they're going to work their way right in the box. Really not the start that Riverton wants to be put under pressure. It's going to be sent out of bounds. I think that is Timbry Mathill, but I can't really tell from this distance. It might be Carson as well, or Aspen Mathill. And there's a cross by Kelly Walsh, blocked nicely there. But I think that's Vosica, so on the other side would probably be Aspen Mathill. Comes across, trying to get rid of it. Just Riverton having a hard time getting out of their side. Now they get to Yarber, who's going to have to be mightily important. Up front, got it to No-Seep. No-Seep loses it, but Kelly Walsh will send it out of bounds, which is nice to see. So Riverton will have a throw. And they lose it off the throw. Kelly Walsh just put it in perspective. Kelly Walsh is that good. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. But working over to the right side, like I said, Jason's doing a good job playing with the zoom and things of that nature. Riverton gets a little bit of a push, and Jason, is kind of what we saw a little bit against Jackson, is that Riverton is right on the cusp of being there with Kelly Walsh and Riverton. Mm-hmm. In Jackson. Yeah. But they're used to being able, against the Evansons, the Star Valleys, even the Green Rivers they've done it against, and the Rock Springs, being able to take people 2-on-1, split them with their speed. Well, Kelly Walsh and Jackson not only match them, they've got more speed.
Yeah. I mean, Jackson and Kelly Walsh are kind of like the same team. I mean, they got a lot of speed, but Riverton can, they can hang with them, and they just gotta, find a way to get, scores.
Yeah, they definitely do, and they've got, and the way they're going to do that is getting some possession on this near side of the field. They've really struggled with that against Jackson and today with Kelly. Again, like I said, Kelly Walsh, unlike Jackson not playing a ton of freshmen, they're starting 11. But if you're a freshman starting here at Kelly Walsh, that means you're extremely talented and extremely skilled. It's not just raw talent. And Riverton likes to get on the break, so to speak, some long passes, and the Kelly Walsh defense is not allowing that. And just so you can kind of see right there as he goes left to right, they're only playing with two backline members right now. That's how much faith Kelly Walsh has in their midfield and things of that nature. They do commit a foul here, though, or an offsides. So it would be a free kick for Riverton. Of course, they're going to try and hit the outlet, and right as they try and get it up to Aspen Mathil, there's kind of a bracket of a triangle, and the backside of it stays put, and then coming up is one, and here comes the counterattack. They've got a wide-open look goal. So it goes up to 3-0, and that's kind of where what you and I were talking about, Jason, the speed of Kelly Walsh is Riverton goes for the long outlet. They try and push. They try and get Aspen Mathil, Decatur Yarbers down there, and then the counterattack just with that speed. It wasn't like they had 5 people down there. They had 2. Yeah. One drew out, got Mossbrecker moving and coming off her line, passed it over. She reacted well and tried to close the distance, but just that little timing of that pass put right into the goal. So, again, we're playing with the clock because we can't see the scoreboard, so we kind of are just having to go with what we have here. They're going to try and get the Yarber to Meharado to Kimber Mathil to Noseep. Noseep trying to get it back to Meharado to Kimber, and now stolen away. I mean, and they're just, you notice that, Jason, they're just playing in congestion. It's like a traffic jam in Atlanta or Houston. And well done, too. It's not just
Kelly Walsh kind of winning in that traffic jam.
Yeah, and Kelly Walsh, as much as it looks chaotic, you can tell which one knows to go forward, which one knows to go for the ball. Yeah. It's not as chaotic as it seems, and they just get run. And that's why, Jackson and Kelly Walsh are the 2 elite teams, so that's who Riverton's trying to bump up with. We've never played well here. I hate to say it that way. It's always severely windy, cloudy, and cold, it seems, when we come to Kelly Walsh, even though it was 62 when we left Riverton. Riverton's backline trying to probe, and this is where, Kelly Walsh is not trying to rush on. They're waiting for the mistake and trying to get the midfield. Riverton turns it over. Good job there by McConaughey, I do believe, but she loses control of it going towards the goal, and Riverton able to get a foot on it, deflects to Mossbrecker, and she's easily able to save it. And we've got one too many there. It's 3-0, not 4-0. Riverton trying to push forward. And you do kind of wonder how much of this is mental as they get it to Meharado. Meharado to Yarber trying to squeeze through, and she just can't squeeze through. That's all but Jackson Kelly Walsh. She gets through there. Now they get to Meharado. She's got a shot, potentially a shot, and beautiful save by Gene Wells, I do believe, the keeper for Kelly Walsh. Laid out there, first real shot on goal that I've been able to see. We do apologize about our technical issues and some other issues going on. Kelly Walsh now looking to counter, if you will, off the save, and stepping in front of it is, I think that's Timber Mathil. We're looking at it from distance. It's 20-something, so it's one of the Mathils, 23 through 25, and the possession tells us that Kimber Mathil is going to turn and just strike it down our left side. It's going to be sent out of bounds off of Kelly Walsh, and they'll recenter their defense. Throw-in is to Noseep. Noseep tries to get to Meharado, does. First touch is a little bit hard, almost loses it, but gets it to Kimber Mathill. Mathill looking to center it and centers it right to Kelly Walsh Lady Trojan. And here come the Lady Trojans looking to counter here. These short passes, like we said, the wind is something severe. And Riverton, a good job by Timbery Mathill. She's going to send it out of bounds. So a reminder, the boys' game coming up immediately after this. It's scheduled for 6 o'clock start. Looks like it will be well on time, barring an injury, and we don't want that from any team. And as we look forward to that, I think the same thing, Jason, goes for what we talked about in the pregame, Hampton and Sweets pregame show for girls. The boys, they have to do two things they were unable to do against Jackson. One is they need to score in the field, and they need to score more than one.
Yeah.
But of course they scored first against Jackson, but it was on a PK, and we'll take that for the lead, obviously. But they're going to have to figure out a way to crack the Kelly Walsh back line, which is difficult. Short passing now, long pass across the center into the box. Kelly Walsh fires, is deflected off of Timbery Mathill and tracked down by the Lady Trojans on the far right. Out towards midfield. Coming back towards the mouth of the goal is Kelly Walsh. Now a little bit outside, deflected back out. Good defense there, but I think that's Piper Anderson, number 14. Cross. Gets there, popped up towards the goal, and the old MLS sing-song chant of how high do you want the goal as it sails over. Of course, I think, and I know, Jason, you haven't done a ton of soccer yet, but this team Kelly Walsh may be the only team that has like not just a dedicated like practice area, because our girls do practice out there in front of the career center, but a dedicated like soccer field and stands. Everybody else, I know that I've seen in the past 4 years of calling soccer here has they've all played at the football stadium.
Yeah, I think this isn't my first time I've ever been not at the football stadium.
And it is an absolute gorgeous turf here. They spend their time. Taylon Leesburg in the game now, first time that I've gotten to see her, and they cross over to Decatur Yarber, and she is hurt. She took it right to the face on a cross, and we get the X up, and we'll take the break with them and be right back on WyoToday.
Look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
And welcome back. Good job, Jason, actually getting it off the hurt player. Thank you. Yarber out of the game. Now we are back. And we were only off on the clock by 2 seconds, so good for us. But I can tell you from firsthand having to deal with that outside, Jason, the temperature's dropped 20 degrees since we got here. Easy. Yeah. The wind has picked up even more. That cold front is blowing in. So, it's going to be interesting to see how weather affects the boys' game, because it's not just wind, it's cold. Might even with the clouds, Jason, I think I see a little rain over there to the right.
Mm-hmm.
I might see, if it keeps dropping like it is, that may be snow by the time we're in the middle of the boys' game. Down in the corner by Kelly Walsh. Lady Trojans trying to work it. Double team there. They did get the cross off, but that one's one where the wind played with it. Sent it over the inline before it ever reached Mossbrucker. And it'll be a goal kick for Riverton. Mossbrucker gets out to, I think that's Aspen. So thank you to our listeners and our watchers there for, someone said, hey, just a suggestion, if the camera view shows the full field, it's a little bit easier to follow. So we'll give that a go. This is not an angle we're overly used to. We have gotten used to it before, though, Jason. I know you've shot there in Natrona County basketball. So it used to be we were over on the inline, too. So we'll back out a little bit. So we'll give you a little bit more of the full field. It's going to go out of bounds off the Trojans there. So it'll be a throw in here for Riverton. It looks like it's going to be taken. It's going to be a throw in for Kelly Walsh. I think Taryn Weber's on the field. It's so hard to see the numbers from this distance. Kelly Walsh is a little bit easier because that looks like black or forest green. Jason, I'm colorblind, so you're going to have to tell me what they're wearing.
I'd say forest green.
Okay, it's forest green with white, and that's real easy to see. Our numbers aren't bad as far as color scheme. They're just a little small in these white jerseys. Kelly Walsh working up towards the box, trying to cross it, deflected by Riverton, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by the Lady Wolverines. Down 3-0 here. Tough game, and at this point, because Rock Springs, a team that Riverton did beat, granted it was 6-4, Jason, was so they did allow some goals, did tie Kelly Walsh. So you do wonder, those humps are hard to get over. I know. I mean, we've seen it in sports constantly. The Boston Red Sox trying to get to a World Series back during the curse of the Bambino. The Navy midshipmen trying to beat Notre Dame. Heck, my Georgia Bulldogs trying to beat Alabama in football. Sometimes it just gets in your head that you're not supposed to, and you make some mistakes. But this is a team that's growing, obviously, after losing two key components in Riverton, and is, quite frankly, ahead of where I thought they'd be. They're 5-1. They'll go to 5-2. A little bit of work to do, and I know Coach Wahid and them will get it done. So outlet pass. They were looking to get Aspen Mathil on a run-in and just unable to get it to her. Stepping in front of it's Maharado, sends it back in. Mathil trying to get to it, gets to it for a second, and then it's sent out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in in the attacking third for Riverton. Riverton loses it, and it's sent all the way down the field. They're going back to Mossbrucker, trying to keep that counter. And, boy, you could tell the wind grabbed that one. And maybe even a little bit of back English on it by Mossbrucker, trying to clear it. Kelly Walsh is just fun to watch with these short passes, and that one misses. Good job by the defense. They'll go over the inline. Actually, no, Mossbrucker will stop it, pick it up for a punt. And this one, she tries to keep low, keep it out of the wind, and is successful. She gets it to Maharado. Maharado to Yarber. Yarber, a little bit of room to run here in the middle. A little pullback. Looks for Maharado, gets it to her, and now it's cleared. It's just so hard to get past this Lady Trojan back line. And they start their counter with some short passes. Beautiful one-on-one work there, and going out to the left where they have someone open. Back to the middle. They turn, fire. And Mossberger, good read on it, was a little bit off on it, as you expect, as they almost had, like Jason there, like hockey-like screen set up, using the defender and someone else to block her view. Luckily, it was far enough out, and it wasn't a huge pace
From here,
behind
I thought it was going in.
Yeah, it didn't have quite enough pace where Mossberger was where she needed to be, where she could easily make the adjustment and get into it. Of course, we're up here in this brand new, beautiful building by Kelly Walsh, and you can tell it's new because you can smell the new. You can smell the new carpet. Huh? Cross by Kelly Walsh. It misses its intended target, but no one on the backside of it for Riverton. Kelly Walsh gets it now, controlling the box. Now they'll go out of the box. Double team trying to get through are the Lady Trojans. Nice little spin. She should be able to cross it, but it's going to go right to Mossberger, unable to really get the hips swiveled around and turned. Kelly Walsh with it at the midfield, going to the right. One of the things that Riverton is definitely going to have to work on and get under their belt is they're going to need to be able to play controlled from the defensive side into the attacking third. That's really the difference. It's one of the harder things in high school to do. Especially when we're not talking about Dallas or New York or anything like that. We're not talking about big cities. So usually the dump and go, if you will, the long outlet passes when you have speed like Riverton does, are highly successful. When you get to the elite level, again, I know y'all are probably tired of hearing me say it, but with Jackson, Kelly Walsh, potentially Sheridan, you've got to be able to bring it up under control. And I think one of the moves with Decatur Yarber is going to help with that, moving her up, especially if they continue with it. Of course, she started the beginning of the year defensively on the back line and has moved up and has been a welcome addition. Just another score to join Vosica and Meharado. But you can see it right here as Jason's got the camera so attunedly there. Kelly Walsh, even when it's deflected back, able to get control and start to work forward with these shorter passes and take the long pass if it's there. Right now, long room to run for the Lady Trojans. They put it out on the right, going to look for a cross, and that one's going to be too far. It's going to go over the inline. Good job by the back line of Riverton of defending and boxing it out. So it will be a goal kick. Still 3-0 here as we approach the midway point of the second half. And I realize I have not changed the half either. So let's, boom, there we go. Mossberger will take this. Can't really tell. It's kind of deceptive from up here because we're so shielded from the wind. I mean, it's toasty up here. You don't really, and the way the trees are, you can't really tell which way it's blowing. Because I was just outside not too long ago. It is blowing from, as you're looking on it, right to left. Up, down, left to right. Jason pointed out that there's flags on the field. Somehow I missed that one or forgot. Of course, JV boys going on just right next door. And when I say right next door, I mean literally right next door. 2 fields back-to-back here at the soccer complex. I'm going to make a reference that only my wife will get here because I think she's listening. The seating here is like Elberton High School in a way. And what I mean by that is it's rows of concrete and then grass and then rows of concrete and then grass. So usually most people bring seats, and like every trip I've ever made here, everybody's in blankets. So Kelly Walsh looking to move over to the left side, trying to sneak a pass in. They're getting kind of bold with them. Riverton able to choke off the middle there. Yarber working down the left side or her right. Cross put out there. Meharado shot blocked. Back on Kimber Mathillen, way too high. Beautifully played there by Marie Wells. In goal. Let's make sure I'm getting that name right. Yes, Jean Marie Wells and keeper just went down there and looked like Jason that Meharado was going to have an easy path in.
I thought it was going in.
And then Kimber Mathill just got under it a little too much and sent it over. So goal kick for Kelly Walsh. So Riverton's starting to realize that Yarber's got speed, and I think they already knew that, but starting to utilize that on her right side, viewer, your left side. Let's see if they go back to that. Because I think mentally for this team, Jason, 3-1, or even if they could get a second one, 3-2 is a whole lot better than 3-0. But Kelly Walsh cross, it was there, or at least we think it was there. We can't really tell you with the distance on the depth. It could have been 10 feet off, but it was there for positioning as they sent someone into a crossing pattern and not able to get to it. So, of course, if you're listening tonight, which we have a lot of people listening, it is going to be, just so you're aware, the Natrona County game tomorrow, the pink game for cancer awareness. So, a lot of you probably brought the T-shirts and stuff that they were selling earlier in the month. We gave an incentive. So many people have given incentives for that game. That game has been moved because of the cold front that is coming in here. It's probably already in Riverton, obviously, if it's coming into Casper now. And they get to Katie Yarber on the right side. Yarber, just in good job by Kelly Walsh's defense, could not get the angle, but took the shot. So it's there, though, Jason, for Yarber. Yarber's able to show off her ability to get there. And now a long pass looking to counter, and just able to goes too far right to Mossbrucker. So what I was going to say is the pink game has been it's not been canceled. It has been moved to May 5th. That is a Tuesday night. Max Mills, the AD, sent the email out yesterday. We posted on Facebook. We may see some movement of the game on the 8th and 9th as well, as far as those games moving, or one of those, so that they don't have to play 3 games in 4 days. But as of right now, that's on May 5th. There are some people, probably some soccer purists out there going, Jason, that, they should play anyway, so what, it's going to be cold. It's usually freezing the first month of the season. Well, with a night like the Pink Night that's so well supported by the great people of Riverton, not just the soccer community, but even people who just don't like the game, really support this Pink game and the effort that they try and do. Yarber trying to get into the box. She's going to have a bad angle. She sits it back. No one there. Trying to take it right back, though. Does get to it. Meharado tries to put it out. It's not going to have enough to reach the end line, and it's going to be turned and deflected. Bounces back into the box. Yarber puts it up, and overrunning it is Carson Vosica. She comes back for it. Couldn't really tell by the spin of what it was going to do in the air with the wind, and now looking to counter is Kelly Walsh. Rubbed off of it. Riverton going to send it back, but right to Kelly Walsh. Again, like I was trying to say, with the night so well supported, Jason, it makes sense they'd move it because you wouldn't have the crowd. You'd have the diehard soccer, the parents, the fans, the boyfriends, the girlfriends, whatnot, but you probably wouldn't have as much turnout as you normally would have. They like to have it at 4 and 6 instead of our normal, or usually normal 3 and 5. So that has been canceled. Katie Yarber getting close to the box again, and on that one, just looks like she's been sprinting here for a good 20 minutes. I think she looks like she's starting to get a little winded. It'll be a throw in for Riverton. Coming up to take that will be, looks like Gordon. Gordon throws in to Meharado. Back to Gordon. Gordon to Sandlian. Sandlian back to Meharado. Meharado to Mathil, being Kimber. Kimber gets through one, trying to get through another. She's surrounded now. Gets it to Meharado. Shot, and it's going to get held up in the wind, and it's going to fall right to Marie Wells, who had it scouted perfectly. It was just going to be if they could get it over her head. But some positives here, at least for Riverton. Offensively especially, and defensively, here since that third goal that was kind of, I think, a dagger in a way. Mossberger here with the punt, keeping it low. We have a fire truck cutting through the school with its sirens on, so hope everybody's okay as far as that goes. Here's the counter. Mossberger comes off her line, deflects it out. It will roll. Will it roll out of bounds? Yes, it will. It does, and it will be, looks like there was an offsides flag up. There was. So it'll be a free kick for Riverton. Kick is going to be, possession's going to be gained by Kelly Walsh, trying to work out to the left side. A lot of room out there to work. Tries to cross it. Good deflection by the Riverton back line. Kelly Walsh maintains control, though, looking for the cross into the box. And this one is going to be cleared, I do believe, by Timbery Mathil. Gets held up in the wind, so it doesn't go quite as far as you'd expect it to. Up to Celia Meharado. Meharado working towards midfield. Out to Anderson. Anderson gives it back to Meharado, where she was double-teamed. Does help her out, though, and comes, gets it, but now intercepted by the Lady Trojans, trying to work it towards the center. They've got some options here. Going out towards the right, or the left, excuse me, not the right, into the center. Taken away momentarily, gotten back by Kelly Walsh. Tried to get a little fancy there with the pullback instead of a pass, and it's taken away by Riverton. Meharado now working up past midfield. Meharado going out to her right. Meharado looking to cross it for Decatur Yarber. Fought for, gained by Meharado, actually. Gets it back. Meharado rubbed off the ball, and Kelly Walsh will look to counter here. Short controlled passes. Trojans looking to bring it towards center. So varsity boys starting to warm up. They're full of sweats. I can't tell which team it is. Going to be a goal kick here for Mossbrucker. Curves off towards center. Meharado gets underneath it. Meharado out to, can't tell who. I think that's Hallie Saltzgaber, but I'm not 100% sure. I can't tell the number. No, it's not. Unless she's wearing a different number than normal. Gotten back to Meharado. Meharado for Yarber. Yarber was well offside. She got kind of caught looking, and the flag goes up. It will be a free kick for the Lady Trojans. That is Midram, Aslan Midram in the game. Good little run by her down her right side. And Marie Wells is going to uncork a goal or free kick off after the offsides. Riverton gains possession. Aspen Mathil fighting for it, loses it. Kelly Walsh will kick back to their back line now, trying to go down the far right. Goes out of bounds. It will be a throw for the Lady Trojans. If we have our time right, we're approaching 10 minutes now. If this result holds, it will take Riverton to 5-2, and they will play in Green River, I do believe. Let's make sure of that, though. On Tuesday. Let's see here. Yes, on Tuesday, April 21st, Riverton, excuse me, right direction, and there's a shot and goal. Kelly Walsh from distance and just perfectly placed, and that's going to give me a chance to see how much time is left on the clock and see if I'm accurate. Ooh, that's 10 seconds off now. So 9:58 left. It's just a beautifully placed ball there, Jason. I don't know if Mossberger could have done anything about that. Fading to her back shoulder like it was. Kind of hard to – I can imagine. At 51, I'd break a hip, but trying to back up and jump. And we are back underway, 4-0 Kelly Walsh.
I don't think I could have blocked that one.
Is this a case of us using think when we should use no? That was incredibly well placed. And it's just what teams do when they hold you down. They hold possession so well. Riverton has played better, in my opinion, than they did against Jackson. Of course, it's only been about, a week? Mm-hmm. So, or a week and a half or whatnot. So, there's still a lot to do and a lot to work on. Outside to Midram. Midram went for a cross. Instead, it gets deflected and will be sent out of bounds by the Kelly Walsh back line. Okay, so we're going into the next game. The next game will be on Tuesday. We will be making our way over. We were right in the direction. We're going to go over South Pass. We're just going to be at Rock Springs. That will be at 4 and 6 on Tuesday. Then on Saturday at 11 and 1, Riverton will host Green River. And then they'll be on the road again the following the next Thursday. We get to go to Jackson. So not to air inside pool, but if you want to meet me in Riverton, just drive a ride over. That'd be cool. Green River, winnable game, have beaten them before. Rock Springs, obviously, first game of the season, 6-4. Jackson at Jackson, going to be a tough one. Then we'll be at Star Valley on Friday, May 1st. We don't make that trip to Afton. And then we've got Natrona in Riverton on the 5th now. That will be the pink game. On May 8th, as it stands right now, we'll come to Natrona. As it stands right now, again, Max Mills said, hey, we may have to move some games around. Saturday, May 9th, Kelly Walsh at Riverton. And missing there on a beautiful attempt at a shot is Kelly Walsh. And then on Friday, May 15th, guess what? We're in Jackson. We're at Regionals. So, much like I think most of the teams, we won't be staying in Jackson because it's so darn expensive. Probably staying in Alpine. And then, of course, State, if they qualify, we're pretty sure they will, but, hey, you don't want to jinx it and don't want to assume it, will start on Thursday, May 21st. That will be in Gillette. Of course, 3A and 4A is Kelly Walsh takes another crack at a shot. This is going to be deflected and picked up by Mossberger. Riverton Lander will both be at Gillette, so we'll have a boatload of crew there because I expect both Lander schools will make it. I expect both Lander squads and both Riverton squads will make it to Gillette. Riverton trying to work it over to Midram, and it's going to be deflected out of bounds. They're going to say last touched by Riverton. I think they were actually trying to get it. Mathil just overshot it. Of course, right now, Jason, after all the amount of soccer we played in the warmer temps, down 4-0, as a coach, Coach Wahid's got to work through the fact that some people are just going, okay, let's get on the bus. I mean, and that's just natural. Pros do it. So it's not like we're trying to insult high school kids. Pros want to get on the bus when all of a sudden it's cold and whatnot. And you're down big as we approach 6:10 to play. Be nice to see Riverton get a goal here. I think it would do world for mentally. Yarber giving chase, and you can just tell she's a little bit gassed, and it's going to go out of bounds last touch by her. Of course, she's trying to transition in the past two games from a center back kind of not taking as long runs. Now having to play the whole field pretty much is what he's always asked midfield strikers to kind of do to a great extent. Trying to get that kind of mentality and conditioning underway. But boy, she one heck of an athlete, which makes sense when you look at her dad, especially her dad in basketball, how he was, Jason.
Mm-hmm.
Coming back in is Carson Vosika, the sophomore. They're going to reverse it. Riverton with the throw there. They get it into Kimber Mathill. Mathill looking to go back and just turns it over. She was looking for McConaughey, just not enough on it. Now the counterattack. Oh, just overrunning it. Now off her line, pops it up, and it's going to go over the inline for a corner kick. Mossbarker a little hesitant there coming off her line. And it's one of the things that I think every coach will say, whether you do it or don't, you got to be definitive.
Yeah.
You got to just go all out or don't go at all. So let's see this set piece from Kelly Walsh. They are known for them or have been in the past. They're exceptionally good at them at the high school level. Yarber finally going to get a breather. Not sure if we've seen her for the last time today or not. With under 4 minutes to play, if we got the clock right. I know under 10 it stops for every substitution. I did not see the X go up. So I don't think they substitute. Well, they did, I guess. Because he just whistled in. And this one's going to go over Mossberger's head. It's going to go screaming for it. She showed some nice hops there to try and go up for it. Nobody else had a shot at it, especially a Trojan. So, but they're going to say, are they going to say she got a hand on it? Yes, they are. They're going to say Mossberger somehow got a hand on that high corner kick because they're going to award a corner kick again, it looks like. And so the same person who kicked it on the right side will run all the way over to the left side to take it here. And this one, Mossberger is going to sky up for and get, and she'll look to punt it out. It was almost like the wind was blowing down there. That took a weird angle down. Trying to get it out to Vosika on the left side. She is going to get to it first. Cross and eaten up by Marie Wells. Sending it forward is Kelly Walsh. Trying to come back towards center. Now going to the right and stepped in front of by Riverton. And now struck and sent high. And Mossberger's easily going to be able to jump underneath it and grab it to nullify any momentum going forward. Or as much momentum as you can nullify with 4-0 game. Little back and forth action here at midfield. Riverton trying to find a way to get something going, and they get it out for Aspen Mathill. She's going to be beat to the ball, and they're going to wisely kick it off of her and out of bounds. Throw in for Kelly Walsh. No, I think they may have actually said it went off of Nope, it's going to be a Kelly Walsh. I'm sure we've stopped the clock at this point, so we'll stop it too. People kind of... Some refs do not like people walking on the inline, at least on the grass. So our clock is probably off by a good 30 seconds at this point. So it'll be like watching real soccer where you don't, not real soccer, but pro soccer, college soccer, or pro soccer, where they just keep it on the watch. Which is the weirdest thing when they call U.S. soccer old-fashioned. You keep it on a watch. And you just say, hey, we're adding at least 5 minutes. You don't say we're adding 5 minutes, 15 seconds. No, you go, at least.
Little stopwatch in their hand.
Yeah. So, I think it's a little Casio. It has the calculator on it and everything. Real fancy. 1995, back in the day at Richway. Riverton trying to get him. Aspen's going to send it all the way outside looking for Vosica, who I don't think Vosica thought it'd go as far as it did. It did. So we're going to have some added time, so to speak, here. But this game is going to end in a Riverton loss. It will take the Lady Wolverines to 5-2. Kelly Walsh will go to 5-0-1. Which kind of, quite frankly, makes me wonder why Jackson is number one over Kelly Walsh. Only because Jackson has a loss. Now, granted, it was Kelly Walsh, I do believe, but and granted, it's Rock Springs. Rock Springs not as good, or not seen as good, but still, loss versus a tie. Or at least if I'm thinking correctly. And here they're coming in towards center of the box and cleared out by Riverton, trying to send it out towards the sideline, and does go out of bounds. That'll probably do it. Hold on, I'm trying to see here. Yeah, they beat Jackson 4-3. So because they tied Rushford, but head-to-head, they've got the win. Jason, so I don't quite get it, and that is the final. So we do get the whistle there. And your final score, 4-0. Again, that takes Riverton to 5-2. Kelly Walsh to 5-0-1. When we return, it'll be time for the Click It or Ticket postgame show here on WyoToday.
Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible.
Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference, where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Heinz General Store has been the grocery store of choice for the Fort Washakie area since 1945. For this week's special, see their website at heinzgeneralstore.net. And for convenient shopping this winter, click on Heinz Online, download the app, and shop in the comfort of home. Schedule a convenient pickup time, and the team at Heinz General Store will do the rest. Heinz General Store says good luck to all Fremont County teams.
And welcome back to the Click It or Ticket postgame show. Yeah, not much to say. Riverton falls to a 5-2 with the loss here, 4-0. Your final on the Sage West scoreboard. And Jason exposed some things that Riverton needs to work on. They, even though the score is very similar to me, they played better than they did against Jackson. Mm-hmm. But they're going to have to master kind of the same game plan to beat either one of them. And I'll tell you that G. Marie Wells in goal is going to be a tough one to beat for Kelly Walsh. One of, if not the better goalies. I only saw her really make 2 saves because that's all she was pressure on, but beautiful read on the ball. And I mean, that's why they're the favorite, and that's why they were number one, and to me, still should be. Again, they lost. They tied Rock Springs. Rock Springs lost to Riverton as well, but they're still undefeated. They don't have a defeat. Mm-hmm. Jackson back at number 1 this week, lost to this Kelly Walsh team. So, in a classic 4-3. So Riverton knows what it needs to do. They've got a little bit of time to heal up some nicks and bumps and bruises. Not a ton of time where it would affect any momentum, but they don't play until Tuesday, so they get a full weekend off. I'm sure they'll watch some film. I'm sure they'll practice some in the meantime and do what they need to do to get ready to travel to Rock Springs this coming Tuesday.
Yeah,
of
your
course,
Arbor looked like she had a kind of a hamstring type cramping up and everything towards the end of that.
Yeah, she did look to be slowing
Like cramping up a little bit.
Hoping it's just being winded, but could be cramps as well. You're right on the money there. Of course, Tuesday, April 21st, they'll play Rock Springs. It's another 4 and 6, so 4 o'clock for the girls. And that's when they'll return to action. We're going to take a bit of a break like we always do in between games. And when we return, it will be time. Oh, wait. I got to give out Gatorade Good Sport and the Papa Murphy's player of the game. And it's going to be defensively. Good Sport / great effort is going to be Timbry Mathil. Always there offensively and are always there defensively, always trying to gives 110%. Player of the game, not an easy one because they didn't have any goals, but we're going to give it the one we were just talking about, the Katie Arbor.
Yeah.
Had some run-ons, showed she can play with this back line, this talented back line, and Coach Wahid moving her up. And I think that's got to be fun for her too, Jason. She's going to play center back defensively in college here in Casper. So kind of a LCCC. Never mind. But a chance to play offensively, which we saw her do a little last year, a lot the year before as a sophomore. A chance to do something that she may not get an opportunity to do at the college level because of where she's being how she's being recruited. So, and I'm telling you, as she gets more and more in that shape and frame of mind, she's going to get better and better. So she's going to be able to join Carson and Celia as a big time offensive threat. She already has. We saw her with the hat trick the other night.
Yeah.
So
I mean, she can, just by what she was doing today, she could keep up with any team. I mean, Kelly Walsh being number one, but I mean, she's just shown she can just kind of keep up with them. She can, I mean, she's right there every play, and I think she's one of the fastest. Oh yeah, fastest ones on the team. So
she's got a deceptively long gait or long stride. I say deceptively because it's not like she's 6'2", which you usually expect the height way. She just perfect form, perfect as far as that goes. So it's just going to add another weapon to this Lady Wolverine squad. All right, we're going to take a bit of a break, and when we return, it will be time for the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show as we look at the boys' game here on WyoToday.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming!
Midway operates our 4 showrooms as one location, giving you by far the biggest selection of inventory in the region. Midway has the best buying experience before and after the sale. Our team members have more experience and knowledge to better serve you. Midway's success is based on hard work. Our team members give 110% to make sure you have a fast, enjoyable experience. We have what you need. At Midway, you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
Golden Buffalo Jewelry in Riverton knows that sports bring our community together, from Friday night lights to weekend tournaments. They're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports. Where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Life moves fast, and Range Internet is your high-speed partner. From working the ranch, running your business, or just out having fun. $80 1-gig internet from Range keeps you going at life speed. Fast and reliable service, all backed by local experts with the latest in online security. Only $80 a month, with no contracts and no phone lines required. Don't just follow the herd. Lead the way. Visit range.net and discover how $80 1-gig internet can help you live your West life.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College in Riverton is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming. Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
And welcome back to the Hampton and Sweeps pregame show here on WyoToday. It will be, we're updating the records right now as we have it. The 4-2 Riverton Wolverines will face let's see what the record, 4-0-1 So similar record there. The Kelly Walsh Trojans, they are ranked number 2 coming in. They tied number 1 in Jackson at 4-4, but they beat Star Valley 4-0, Natrona 2-0, Rock Springs 8-0, Green River 7-1. So outside of Jackson, they've allowed 1 goal. And when you talk about 1 goal, it could be you've got 2 great goaltenders in Braxton Anderson and Oleg Gonzalez. Oleg Gonzalez has played 90 more minutes, but he and Braxton have both played in all 5 games. Braxton allowed 3 of those Jackson goals. Oleg Gonzalez allowed 1 of them against Jackson and the 1 against Green River. When you talk about them offensively, you look no further for the Trojans than Ethan Leslie, number 8, has 9 goals on the season. Following behind him is Tate Larson with 5, Parker Hill with 3, Weston Carlson with 2, Bo Ferguson with 2, and then you have a whole slew of guys with 1. So they can score from multiple spots. As far as assists go, only 1 guy has more than 1, and that is Ethan Leslie. He's taken 10 more shots than anybody else. He has 9 more shots than anybody else on goal. He's taken both penalty kicks, or 2 of the 3 penalty kicks on the season, nailed 2 of them. Joel Jimenez, number 10, took the other one and scored on it. He has 2 game-winning goals as Ethan Leslie. And as far as corners go, they don't keep that stat for Kelly Walsh. So that is the Kelly Walsh Trojans. For the Riverton Wolverines, of course, you look no further than Hunter Saltzgaver, who has 6 goals coming this week. Asher Kinsler behind him with 3. Austin Romero leads the team in assists. He's the only guy with more than 1. He has 4. Braden Terry is going to take the majority of corner kicks. He's taken 12 of them. Hunter took the rest. Took 6 of them. As far as goalkeeping goes, well, Landon Hughes. That's who it's going to be. He's played all 390 minutes in keep, and he will continue to do so. Key to the game is going to be twofold. One is I think Riverton has to get up first. They did that against Jackson. However, slight change in what they need to do is they've got to score more than 1. They got to score from the field. They got to score in the flow of the game. If they cannot score in the flow of the game, Kelly Walsh will eat them alive. So Riverton going to need to use its speed, which it can match up pretty well with anybody speed-wise, but it's going to be a real test for the sophomores, which about, you got 7 or 8 sophomores that play regularly. So key to the game, score in the field and get up first. When we return, it'll be time for the Arapahoe starting lineups here on WyoToday.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union is more than a place to bank. It's a partner in every financial journey. From checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
If you're planning home improvement projects, look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
And welcome back to the Hampton and Sweets pregame show. Time for the Arapahoe First starting lineups. First for the Kelly Walsh Trojans it will be junior number 2, Max Blatter. Number 6, junior Rylan Duffy. Number 8, a senior Ethan Leslie. Number 9, a sophomore Talon Larson. Number 10, a senior Joel Jimenez. A junior number 11, Caleb Strand. A sophomore number 14, Jude Larson. A senior number 16, Weston Carlson. A freshman number 22, Bo Ferguson. A freshman number 37, Camden Porter. And in goal will be senior 00, Braxton Anderson. For your Riverton Wolverines, in goal will be senior Landon Hughes. Joining him will be number 3, a sophomore Camden Heil. Number 4, sophomore Braden Terry. Number 5, sophomore Aaron Hutchinson. A junior number 6, Peyton Larson. Another sophomore number 7, Austin Romero. Senior number 10, Hunter Saltzgaver. Junior number 12, Colby Brink. Sophomore number 17, Asher Kensler. Senior number 18, Blake Gantenbein. And senior number 32, Trenton Weber. They, of course, are led by head coach Dietrich Becker. When we return, it'll be time to kick things off here on WyoToday.
Midway! Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible.
Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference. Where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Heinz General Store has been the grocery store of choice for the Fort Washakie area since 1945. For this week's special, see their website at heinzgeneralstore.net. And for convenient shopping this winter, click on Heinz Online, download the app, and shop in the comfort of home. Schedule a convenient pickup time, and the team at Heinz General Store will do the rest. Heinz General Store says good luck to all Fremont County teams.
And welcome back. We are ready to kick things off here between the Kelly Walsh Trojans and the Riverton Wolverines. Kelly Walsh looking like kind of, I'm sure it's forest green. Is it, Jason?
They look like black and
or
light
gray.
green
Okay,
gray,
so they're doing their best Iowa Hawkeye impression, wearing black or really dark gray and yellow. Of course, Riverton in all white, and they have the ball. And we'll start off kicking it back to a masked man. He's wearing the full-on face mask, and that would be Hunter Saltzgaver, by the way. Kicking back, giving a lot of guys in hoods, so it's going to be hard for me to identify them. Of course, last year, all that back line tried to do their best Eminem Slim Shady impression. And the clock, I realized, didn't stop, so we're going to kind of guess at where we're at. There, it's supposed to start when I hit spacebar. It did not. But we're going to see it go over the inline. Landon Hughes, where it's like the masked assassins from wrestling in the 70s. Up towards Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver unable to get a hold of it, and it's going to be sent back. A lot of playing in the front, just front back. Nothing really working too far down either way so far. And now here comes, I almost said the Iowa Hawkeyes. Here comes Kelly Walsh, and it's going to be sent out by the back line of Riverton. On the inline, going to shield it, and it will go over the inline for a goal kick for Landon Hughes. Hughes will take it going towards our right, and Kelly Walsh is going to get a hold of it. They're going to look to push forward. Sent out of bounds. Not sure who that went off of. They're going to say it went off of Riverton. So it'll be inbounds for the Kelly Walsh Trojans here. as we're barely, not even, about to be 2 minutes into this contest. Towards the box, looking to cross it over. Oh, Landon Hughes committed and left the back door wide open. No one able to get to it, but Kelly Walsh still threatening. And now Saltzgaver comes away with it. Saltzgaver trying to work out to the right side. Crosses it over to Romero. Romero, deep pass, gets it to Gantenbein. And now it's just kind of sat there as no one really collapsed on it. Riverton does not come away with it. Kelly Walsh looking to counter. Stolen away by Terry, but sent right back to the back line, or a midfielder, I should say, of Kelly Walsh. Long pass, and it's going to be way too far. It's going to wind up with Landon Hughes. Landon Hughes, I don't think if he knows if he can pick it up or yeah, he did. He's just wasting a little bit of time. We do have a little bit of rain showing up on the mirror here. You can kind of see it a little bit. That is expected to turn into snow later on, and I'm hoping it doesn't pour because we got a long way to walk. Foul against Riverton there towards midfield. Be a free kick here for Kelly Walsh. Free kick is going to be taken by Blatter. It's going to be sent back out towards midfield. But so far, all the pressure in the attacking third being done by the Trojans. They cross over to Jimenez. Jimenez shot, and it's going to go over the inline. Might have been deflected. Nope, they're going to say it is a goal kick. Landon Hughes spots it. Here it goes. Out towards midfield. Bounces over a couple. Saltzgaver unable to get to it. Fought for it, and we're going to get another foul against Riverton. Cold and calling it tight. Free kick going to be taken by Jude Larson. Larson lines up, sends it towards the box. Too high for anybody. Riverton will clear it out after it lands, but sent right back towards the box by Kelly Walsh, stolen away by Riverton. Riverton trying to work on the outside. They get to Saltzgaver now. Saltzgaver curls in towards the middle, trying to send it center, and send it with way too much pace, and it missed Aaron Hutchinson. Riverton trying to steal it here. They do. They're going to send it out the right side. Giving chase is Gantenbein. Gantenbein, the only one not wearing one of those hooded face things. He's wearing the old school. He looks like a longshoreman. Looks like he should be working the docks. Got the black sleeves under his white jersey and the toboggan or stocking cap or whatever. I don't know what they call it out here, actually. Throw in by Kelly Walsh.
I've heard it called both.
Trojans trying to work the side. Now going towards center. Shot. Deflected by Landon Hughes. It'll go out. It will be a corner kick on the right side. Be first real set play for the Kelly Walsh Trojans. Looks like the shot or the corner is going to be taken by Joel Jimenez. And they don't keep a stat for how many they've taken. Jimenez letting his players get set. They're all tightly in there towards the back post. Taken, head is up and over the goal on the second header. It will be a goal kick for the Wolverines. Hughes takes it, sends it sky high. So they send it right back, but Riverton tries to clear it out, cannot get it past Strand. Now Gantenbein and Leslie fighting for it, and it will be another foul against the Wolverines. On the right side, taking Riverton. Oh, misplayed by Riverton. Let's see if they can do anything with it, and good job coming back on it is Trenton Weber, I think. They all look the same. They all look like, outside of knee pads, they all look like, like 4 white crayons back there. White uniforms, white head wear, or at least Hughes has got on some color here. That I can tell it. I can tell it, well, that and the fact that he's grabbing the ball, but Hughes picks it out of the air.
I can only tell Saltzgaber because he's 10.
Well, and outside game, he's the only one wearing the black face shield thing, so. And you do wonder, since the offense plays through him, if that is by design. He's wearing a different color than the rest so that they can find him. Because if we were playing in a blizzard, our guys you just see numbers running around. Cross, and Hughes not able to get back to save it, but luckily sent wide right. Beautiful little crossing pass, and just missed. Trying to lay eyes on who took that shot for you here. He won't. He keeps walking sideways. That's number 10. Okay, it's Joel Jimenez. And the goal kick is going to go out of bounds. Not what Hughes intended. Not sure if the wind got it or if it was just misstruck. Riverton does take it away on the throw-in, though, but taken right back by Kelly Walsh. Now taken by Riverton again. Riverton has not played in the attacking third very much. And by very much, I mean not at all. Looking to cross over in the center. Number 12 has it. We don't have a number 12. Let's see if they do on here. Number 12. Nope. That must not be a 12. Well, no, that's a 12 for them. They don't have it on their roster either. So I'm going to holler out here and see if anybody who knows who number 12 is for Kelly Walsh. Because he's not on the roster. Or at least I don't see it. He's right there. So we have asked the $1 million question. It's happened to us before, too. We've had a JV guy out there and just been like, who is that?
Happens a lot in basketball, too.
Which is surprising because we all watch the end of the basketball JV games usually. So anyway, we've got a penalty against Riverton, as it turns out. It will be a PK here. Looks like I think it's going to be taken by Jimenez. No, Jimenez is off to the left. This is going to be, is that 13 or 8? That's 8. That's going to be Talon Larson. I would expect it to be Ethan Leslie. Well, no, that is number 8. Number 9 is Talon Larson. It's going to be taken by Ethan Leslie. He's taken 2 of them. He's made them both. He is the leading scorer, as we said earlier. He has 2 game-winning goals as well. So you're going to really, really ask Landon Hughes here to do something. And Landon Hughes guesses one way, and he goes the other. Goal by Kelly Walsh. 1-0 Trojans. I know, I played goalie. You know how hard that is, Jason, on penalty kick? Because you can't move until they hit it.
Yeah.
So you just kind of got to, you're from a big goal, they're within spitting distance.
Mm-hmm.
I hate penalties. So you just guess. Left, right, center. High, low. And you just hope you guess right. So the leading scorer for the number 2 team, Kelly Walsh Trojans, makes it 1-0 with 29:07. We do believe left in the half. Romero will kick it off here. Romero back to Saltzgaber. Saltzgaber Working towards his right, gets cut off, goes back. Sent forward, intercepted. Looking across is Kelly Walsh. He's going to wind up with Colby Brink. Thank you. So Camden Porter's the guy that we were kind of wondering about, number 12. Riverton now down 1-0. Really needs to get something going here. Well, first, Jason, they got to get in the attacking third.
Yeah.
They have not been, they haven't sniffed it yet. And the weather is one of those, as Kelly Walsh looks across it, they'll get a corner out of it as it's deflected. Jason, this is one of those where the weather is a killer mentally. If they get down 2-0, Coach Becker's going to have to do his finest job coaching to keep them in it.
I think the weather's having a lot of factor in it, I think.
Yeah, no doubt. The difference in let's just say the difference in a cold weather gear is staunchly that Riverton has a lot of it on and Kelly Walsh has 0.
Yeah.
And it's not that different a climate, so it's just what I guess they were anticipating is trying to clear it. Kelly Walsh is going to send it right back towards goal, but way too high. But what I mean mentally is going to be this kind of weather that you just want that clock to keep moving. If you get down 2-3 goals, coming back is very hard in this. So Riverton really needs to they cannot allow another, at least until they score one. And right now they've got to figure out a way to get it into the attacking third or nothing's going to happen. Off the goal kick, immediately taken by Kelly Walsh. Kelly Walsh looking to center it. Perfectly done. Oh, Landon Hughes, nice diving save.
Yeah, I think if Riverton can find a way to tie it up here and then just kind of find a way to get another one, I think they'll be in good shape.
That's almost one of those things where if you can get one, you try and hold out until it's towards the end. And Saltzgate were able to take it off the keeper there nicely, but there was no way he was going to be able to turn and it'll go over the inline. It will be a goal kick.
I hate that right there.
Now I've got a text, and I do apologize. I don't know from who. Saying, can you zoom into the far goal of all the actions down there? Yeah, we can if we can kind of get it close. We're trying to give everybody. It's a bad angle for this. I know it is. We would be outside midfield if it wasn't bad weather, and our equipment can't take rain. So. We do lose a lot of width if we do that, too. So, So Riverton now gets a free kick off the foul. It's going to be the first time they should get it into the attacking third here. It is going to be, as you might expect, it's going to be Terry taking it, and he's going to go all the way for goal. And the wind's going to curve it left, or he's going to misstrike it to his left, and it'll set up a goal kick. They'll go short goal kick here because, of course, why not? It's going to go out of bounds, though, as they make, really, Jason, their first real mistake of the game as far as just not controlling it to get it past midfield. Saltzgate trying to come down with it, trying to split two. Of course, he gets double-teamed immediately, falls over to Carson Trujillo, and it goes out of bounds, and we're trying to see if we can even get that angle. We do. Sit across the mouth of the goal there by Riverton. Running on was Ashton Kinsler. He just couldn't get there in time. Okay, when we're down here, Jason, let's try and zoom out. We're down here. Well, now here we go all the way down the field. Never mind. Here goes Kelly Walsh trying to push down the left side. They got it to Leslie. It's going to go out of bounds. He'll throw it in. He's got several guys there. He's trying to force the throw into Ferguson, though, and it's going to get deflected out. Saltzgaver gets it over, and they're looking to force it up to Trujillo. Can't get it to him. He does steal it away momentarily, but it's taken away. Hutchinson giving it a good go. And now they're working down the far side. They've got something brewing. They're into the box. Cross, and Landon Hughes is going to smother it. Punt well up in the air. Probably the best one. I don't know. Has the wind changed? Well, the wind looks like it's died, at least momentarily. And now they're working down the far side. They've got it to Jimenez. Jimenez coming in. Nice slide tackle. It will go over the inline. It will be a corner kick for, almost at Casper, for Kelly Walsh. Do you have any idea what that noise is over there at like a radio? Almost sounds like we're listening like a cop radio. Taking a long time to set this corner up. Nothing going to come of the corner kick, and it will lead to a goal kick for Landon. Again, 1-0. We're almost midway through the first half. Looked like Kelly Walsh last touch, and the ref is going to signal just as such. The Kelly Walsh the last one, so Riverton will throw in at midfield. Jody Ray says thank you.
You're welcome.
Colby Brink going to take the throw here. And it's going to be sent right back out of bounds, but 10, 15 yards further downfield by Max Blatter. Brink throws in again, this time for Saltzgaver. He's able to keep it from going out of bounds somehow. I'm not sure how, or I don't understand the physics of it. Cross and touch. Oh, nice one touch there for Riverton by Lexington Kirkland. Unable to get it past the Oleg, though, for the goal. Or not Oleg, excuse me. Who's in goal today? Looks like it's Braxton Anderson. He's 0-0. Oleg Gonzalez is 0. We will most likely see both. And cross. Landon's in trouble. And beautifully done and finished goal. At 20:04, we do believe Kelly Walsh, they got Landon to commit, and then they put in the second. We're going to check. I'm going to do a time check real quick, find out how bad I'm off. 21? I'm off by a minute and 2 seconds. Oh, that's horrible. That's over 5%. 106. So 21:06 left here to play. We get the time right. 2-0 Kelly Walsh. And just a beautiful individual effort there, Jason. I mean, he got Landon Hughes committed, got past him, and then most importantly, as people have heard me say before, great scores let the game slow down, didn't overstrike it, just did enough to get it in so he wouldn't do like we've seen before where someone sent it skying over the goal on an empty goal space. So now Riverton in some deep trouble. And this is a team in Kelly Walsh that scores in bunches or is capable of scoring in bunches. When you look at the Trojans, they have scored, the least they've scored is Natrona when they won 2-0. They've scored 4, 8, and 7. So they're capable of pouring it on should they get some momentum going. And they've got now, and we've got an X up. We'll go ahead and stop the clock here. Add a few more seconds back on. It is an injury, a Riverton player holding his knee. We'll take the break with him. We'll be right back on WyoToday.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Midway operates. And welcome back. Injured player down. He does get up and helped off the field. Is going to be Aaron Hutchison. And we were back started. It was dead insult to injury. It was a throw for Kelly Walsh. They try and work it down the far right side. It's going to be sent out of bounds by Riverton. Kelly Walsh again tries to center it. Stepping right in front of it is Romero. Or not Romero, excuse me, Camden Heil. Working to the far side. Colby Brink steps in front of it. Gets it to I can't tell who that is. Lexington Kirkland. And they send it all the way down. It'll be handled by Braxton, the keeper. Picks up, he'll look to throw it. Does so. Getting out to Nicholas Jimenez. As they try and cross it, Saltzgaver comes away with it. Now 4 guys paying attention to Saltzgaver. He tries to send it over the top for Trujillo. Sent back. Kirkland gets a hold of it, trying to cross over to Gantenbein. Gantenbein gets on it. Saltzgaver turns, fires, and just did not get the hips fully wrapped around. It'll go over the inline for a goal kick. Now I'm getting feedback from our own thing. Goal kick pending from Anderson. This one he's going to lay into. It's going to be headed by Riverton, but it falls right to Nicholas Jimenez. Jimenez to Strand. Strand in the center, still on their side. Now sends it forward and running onto it with wild abandon is Ethan Leslie. He's fast. Jason, he's really fast. Mm-hmm. Riverton has no choice. Send it over the end line. It'll be a corner kick. This one's going to be kind of low and deflected out by Riverton, but still towards the box. Shot doesn't get through a bunch of Riverton players. Sent out, but still controlled by Kelly Walsh. Looking to center it. Nicely done. Oh, but he overran it. Did the Kelly Walsh player. That would be Nicholas Jimenez. He gets back in, centers it. Sent out by Riverton. Constant pressure here. Headed back towards the box by Kelly Walsh. And now I see snow. That's not me just seeing things, right, Jason?
No, it's no.
Okay. All the way back to midfield, looking to go to the right. Taken away, but here comes Ethan Leslie. And it's gonna go out of bounds, deflected this time, right towards the corner, though. They get it back to Leslie after the throw. Boy, that kid can fly. Ethan trying to work through 3 different guys, and it's gonna be hammered to the JV girls side of things. Boy, and the JV girls for Riverton, Jason, are not fooling around. Look how many of them got like long sweatpants on. They just said, "Oh, it's too cold." Looking to center it, Colby Brink able to get Rivet for a second, but not get it too far downfield. Sent back by Blatter. Blatter to Nicholas Jimenez. Jimenez going to look for a cross if he can get it. Keeps it from going over the end line. Gets it back to Blatter. Blatter will now look to cross. Way too much on it, but Leslie on the other end, on the other side of the box, able to get away with it. Leslie turns, fires, and it goes over the end line, missing wide left. Well, just like that, it's like the snow stopped. Good. I know we're gonna have to deal with it on the drive home. Let's not let it get a head start. Although, based on the direction it was coming from, it already has a head start. Looking to get it upfield, Saltzgaber. Little give and go to Trujillo, winds up at Trujillo and taken away. Taken away by Riverton. Riverton's Gantenbein trying to send it forward, can't do it. Taken away by Kelly Walsh. Walsh looking to go far left for Nicholas Jimenez. Too much on it, though it is deflected off its trajectory. Wind up at the feet of Landon Hughes. Riverton just unable to get anything in the attacking third, really, any kind of sustained anything.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Oh, the radio?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like we're listening to like something from World War II, because it's... I don't know. I'm sure it's probably something on the field. That would make sense. At least that would make logical sense. Looking to center it here. It's going to go right to Landon Hughes. Thankfully. Riverton down 2-0. Under 15 minutes now to play in the first half. And much like the girls, unable to get much going. Winds up with Saltzgaber. Saltzgaber wanting to go all the way to Trujillo. Trujillo trying to get it inside. Cannot. Sent back out and over the out of bounds line on the right side. We saw this, Jason, against Jackson. Girls and boys, we're seeing it today.
Yep.
Riverton just playing on their heels a lot. Having it's kind of like in MMA when you're being wrestled and guys on top of you. You just feel that pressure just constantly. Looking to get it in. Shot deflected up by Hughes. Nicely done. It will be a corner kick, but nicely done as well by Bridger Florquist, it looks like, is the guy who took the shot. Corner gets sent back out, now crossed in. Put down the feet. Dangerous. Oh, Hughes with the save. Nicely done there, diving kind of back against the way his body was going. But it goes out for a corner. So just, again, Jason, pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Just constant.
Yeah, we said it in the Jackson game, but Jackson just kept bringing that pressure, and it was really just too much for Riverton to handle.
And at least this one going to go over the inline. Over the inline will be a goal kick. Riverton will get at least, well, not just Riverton. Landon Hughes will get a little bit of a breather, maybe. But complete right back into the box. Oh. Okay, they're gonna say it's a corner kick as it goes over as tight as they were calling it. I thought we might be looking at a problem because that was definitely a full-on shove by Riverton defensively, and yet this is like the fifth corner in the span of like 45 seconds. Most teams don't get that in a game. So it looks like it's going to be Leslie taking this. Actually, Kirkland will come back into the game. We approached 10 minutes to play in the half. Here's the corner. Perfectly put, but too low. Good placement, but Colby Brink able to head it out, but they do not get it far. It's still in line with the box. And it's going to be Jimenez. Jimenez cross sent out after deflection, but just barely out. Tracking it down will be Kelly Walsh towards the box. Looking to eye up a shot. Nope. And we've got a whistle, and it's going to be a free kick probably about 5 yards outside the box as Caleb Strand is fouled by Riverton. Let's see who takes it. Joel Jimenez is right there. Yeah, it's Leslie. Strand is right there. No, that's not Leslie. That is Parker Hill. It's going to be Jimenez who takes it. Four-man, now a three-man wall. Now back to a four-man wall for Riverton as snow starts to fall again. Struck, went low. Rebound is by Kelly Walsh. Kelly Walsh now trying to work it to the left side. Trying to cross it in, and it's going to go over the inline. It will be a goal kick. That'll be taken by Landon Hughes. Send downfield. Saltzgaver now with it. He's got some help. Coming on to it, Romero, and what a make-up ground play there. Or a play with making up ground by Parker Hill. No, yeah, I think so. He switched numbers on me. No, not by Parker Hill. I forget who they said it was. So we'll let that go. It does set up Riverton's first corner of the day. It'll be taken by Saltzgaver here. And boy, it'd be nice to get something here. Put up in the air. Deflected out. Nope. Then coming on is Riverton. And unable to get a clean look at it was Lexington Kirkland. It gets sent out of bounds out towards midfield. It will be a throw for Riverton. They take it quick. Colby Brink looking to send it towards the box. Saltzgaver giving a run on, but it's going to go all the way back to Anderson, who will pick it off the bounce and look to throw it to the right side. Jimenez, Nicholas, that is. Works his way through two defenders. Trying to force it up, taken away momentarily, but tracked down by Joel Jimenez. Looking for Leslie. He just sends out with a little bit too much pace, goes over and out of bounds for a Riverton Wolverine throw. over the left side for Joel Jimenez. He puts it out there. Running on is Mahoney. Mahoney's not going to get to it before Hughes for Riverton. And it'll be a punt as, yep, that's snow. Can you tell the excitement in my voice?
It's snow.
Yeah, it is. You'd think I'd be used to, well, this year you don't think anybody from Riverton's used to it. We saw, what, an inch and a half?
Yeah.
We need the moisture, though. And Riverton misplaced that cross. Did they get a foot on it? They did, so it will be a corner kick. Probably could have let it go. It had so much pace on it, would have gone out of bounds or over the inline for a goal kick, one of the two, and there was really no threat there. But misplayed, and it is a corner kick. And we're up to like 9 of those by Kelly Walsh today. Kelly Walsh has it down. Can't tell who's taking it. My guess would be Leslie, but not 100% sure. Taken high and with a lot of pace, falls at the ground to someone for Kelly Walsh, but deflects out. And Riverton trying to get rid of it. Here comes Kirkland. Nope, that is Austin Romero. It will be sent out of bounds at midfield by Kelly Walsh. It's about time, though, that you had to experience a cold soccer, although we're in the nicest press box for soccer. But because you've had nothing but warm ones. Mm-hmm. That's all we've had this year. Usually the first month of soccer season, especially leaving the window open so you don't get the glare, is absolutely brutal. Mm-hmm. Just brutal. Now we're actually starting to get some precipitation with pace. Saltzgaber trying to split 2 players, stolen away by Alania. He looks across it and way too much on it. It curved in. Wind is blowing pretty good from left to right as you're seeing it on the screen, or as you're viewing on the screen. I realize you can't see wind unless the snow gets substantially thicker. Throw in down the sideline is deflected out. Looks like it's going to be a throw for Riverton. Now we're all being very, very quiet. I'm not sure why. Taken away by Saltzgaber. He's going to send it forward, just way too much on it to get it to Trujillo. But they try and just kick it back, and Saltzgaber just runs over and grabs it. Tries to center it up to one of the guys wearing the white hooded mask thingy. Unable to do so, unable to get it to anybody to Riverton after that, though. But it will go out of bounds off Kelly Walsh. Looking for Gantenbein after the throw. He's unable to get to it. He somehow keeps it in, but Kelly Walsh had 2 guys back there, so they'll come away with it, as he had to sell everything he had to keep it in. A long pass taken by Larson. Larson looking across it, and that being Kelly Walsh. Larson rebound, deflected. Leslie with it. Leslie, back heel. Looking to get something away. He takes the shot, and perfectly played by Landon Hughes. Now, if we have the time right, Jason, we should have under 3 minutes in the first half. It's a big if. Bringing it up is Lexington Kirkland. Back to Colby Brink. Looking to get it Gantenbein. Kelly Walsh had the position, but they overplayed it. Gantenbein was kind of fading back to play defensively. It will be a throw-in for Riverton. Riverton gets it to Saltzgaber. Saltzgaber cross. And going to be cleared by Blatter. Coming back up and sending it out of bounds will be Braden Terry. Throw-in coming here for Kelly Walsh. Taken away as they try and bring it over midfield. Looking to send it into the box. Kirkland can't get to it. Near can Gantenbein, and Romero can as well. Kelly Walsh will send it downfield trying to counter, and it's sent out of bounds by Riverton. And we have a player down. Not sure why he's down. I'm not sure if he's hurt or... They're going to call someone on. Let's see if we get the X here to stop the clock. Looks like we're going... Nope. We're not gonna. They haven't stopped it. I'm confused. Did I just miss? Did they? Now y'all all have to explain how you had a random Riverton guy in a picture. So did they stop? Did I miss it? Did they stop the clock? Okay. Well, we'll take it with him. And Riverton, he's been down a while. We'll be right back here on WyoToday.
One location, giving you by far the biggest selection of inventory in the region. Midway has the best buying experience before and after the sale. Our team members have more experience and knowledge to better serve you. Midway's success is based on hard work. Our team members give 110% to make sure you have a fast, enjoyable experience. We have what you need. At Midway, you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
And welcome back. We can't see the number. We start back. They did stop the clock. We just missed the X. They throw it up for soccer stoppage and for when a professional wrestler is actually hurt. Looking across, they get to Leslie. Leslie gets it back towards the middle for Ferguson. Going out towards the right, and it's going to go towards the inline, fought for. It will go. No, it hasn't gone out yet. Riverton cleared up. Tightrope act with the sideline. Sent right back and then right back out. Now flirting a little bit with danger. They're going to kick it back to Anderson. Anderson going to get rid of it. Going out towards midfield. Lexington Kirkland can't get to it. Neither could Asher Kinsler. And now here they come towards Landon Hughes into the box. Hughes is going to pick it up. Nicely done there. And now it looks like the wind has changed direction because we can tell by the snow it's going, unless I'm missing, it's right to left. Just completely switched directions. Looking to send it up, giving a run on is Trujillo. Trujillo able to take it away from Kelly Walsh. Nobody really back there with him. He fights for it. Trujillo really doing a good job here. But he eventually gives way to the double team and looking to counter, led by Alania. And that's half. Oh, well, duh. I didn't see the clock on my other screen here. So that's half. When we return, it'll be the United States Marine Corps halftime show here on WyoToday.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for family fun night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
Golden Buffalo Jewelry in Riverton knows that sports bring our community together, from Friday night lights to weekend tournaments. They're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports. Where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Life moves fast, and Range Internet is your high-speed partner. From working the ranch, running your business, or just out having fun. $80 1-gig internet from Range keeps you going at life speed. Fast and reliable service, all backed by local experts with the latest in online security. Only $80 a month, with no contracts and no phone lines required. Don't just follow the herd. Lead the way. Visit range.net and discover how $80 1-gig internet can help you live your West life.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry Aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College in Riverton is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming. Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving Central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
All right, and welcome back. United States Marine Corps halftime show is going to be a split second. They lead 2-0. As we grab, both the Jason and I kind of grabbed dinner from the concession stand because it's snowing hard. And we just want to be able to get out and go. We hope the boys, everybody travels safely. I know the Riverton track team is probably 2/3 of the way home now. And we are underway. Kelly Walsh will be coming right into your living room here. And it'll go in front of Landon Hughes. Landon Hughes will look to clear it. Riverton, just because the weather's getting worse and worse, they did just get warmed up, so they're not freezing yet. So I think, Jason, Riverton, if they're going to have a chance here to equalize it, is going to have to score in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think they're
going to have to not allow anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're going to have to get out and kind of get a quick score. I think if Kelly Walsh scores again, then I think it's a little bit of trouble.
Little shot there, and it might be trouble right here. It's going to be sent out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick for Kelly Walsh as Terry sends it over, and they're already really, really threatening there. Nice little shot. I think the only reason Landon Hughes gave up that rebound is he was expecting it to be a cross. They're going to go short corner, which, as most people listening know, I cannot stand a short corner. Kelly Walsh looking to cross. If it's anything like the first half, you can leave it kind of out because we're going to be down here a lot. Throw in for Kelly Walsh, trying to throw it over the top. They do somehow. And looking to cross it in, Leslie's going to try and shoot it, and it's going to be a corner kick, I do believe. No, it looks like it's going to be a throw-in. I can't tell if she keeps changing her flag. It is going to be a throw-in. She's pointing down towards the corner, then she moves to the other side. Throw in. And Kelly Walsh just cannot take the pass back, can't control it. Turnover against number 6. We don't have. Let's see if they have it on their other roster. Number 6. That would be Rylan Duffy. Okay, so we did have it on our other one. Looking to clear out, gets it into the center, sent back. Now going over to the far right. Leslie makes one man miss, makes another shot right to Landon Hughes, and he snuffs it out. So outside of the penalty, they've done a good job nullifying their leading score. But
now with the snow, it's kind of hard to even see the ball.
Yeah, as you can probably tell, the actually on video, it doesn't look quite as bad as it does in person. Maybe it's the lack of, maybe our camera's actually doing a good job with the glare. But it's starting to get to the point where I'm glad there's little black checkers on it, or whatever, blue or teal or whatever color that is on the ball, because that's the only way I can keep up with it. Punt sent forward. Kelly Walsh gets it, trying to push it forward. They lose control, but they get it right back. Nice pullback there. Kelly Walsh trying to work the left side. They get it to Leslie. Leslie splits 2 defenders. Sends it towards the box. One touch and too much of a touch, but it's going to be sent over the inline by Trenton Weber. It will be a corner kick for Kelly Walsh. Kelly Walsh taking this one on the near side. This one's going to be low to the ground. It does not get through past Riverton defenders. But sent right back forward. Those defenders, by the way, were Peyton Larson and, trying to see here, number 12, Colby Brink. Oh, nice cross, but unable to be handled all that effectively as Max Blatter sends over the inline. It will be a goal kick. Goal kick sent right back into the attacking third by Kelly Walsh. Cross, put down, now put up, and Landon Hughes runs on it. And Jason, I hate to use this term, but I used it a lot during football season. doing games of the week, it's feeling like a matter of time for Kelly Walsh to get a third one.
Mm-hmm.
They are constantly putting the pressure on.
You can kind of feel it's coming.
Yeah, unless Riverton does something, you kind of feel like it's inevitable. And right now, that would be just having possession at midfield for a little bit, give Landon a little bit of break off the back of his heels because, here we go again. Set up for Ferguson. Ferguson trying a little back pass, got a little too fancy. It'll be cleared out, at least for the moment, by Larson of Riverton. And here they come again to Ferguson. Ferguson trying to feed it into Strand, cannot. And this time it'll be sent by Romero downfield. Giving chase is one of our guys. I cannot see that far, especially with the snow coming, especially with us wearing white. You know it's bad, Jason. You said you were starting to not be able to see the ball. Eventually, you may not be able to tell our players. Because look what our viewers are seeing right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's hard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's going to be a free kick. It looked like there was a penalty against Kelly Walsh. I can't tell you who's taking it. It looks like it would be in the area of either an Asher Kinsler or it's Braden Terry. What am I thinking? He always takes him or Saltzgaber, and Terry's not wearing a hood of any kind. Trying to clear it out. They're going to hit it off Kelly Walsh and go over the end line. Should be a goal kick here for Kelly Walsh. Excuse me. No, it should be a corner kick, and it will be. Oh, we have a lot of different guys taking. It looks like Braden Terry is going to take this one. Where is he? On the preview screen. So Terry's going to take this one. Had decent height, but not quite enough. Doesn't get through, but taken away by Riverton. Turns, fires, headed up again, headed towards the goal, and now kicked out. It will go out of bounds. It should be a throw for Riverton, and this is kind of the change-up we talked about when it was starting to feel inevitable. Keep some possession down there. At least make them play on their back heels a little bit. I mean, you are only down 2-0. One goal, and it changes momentum. 2 goals, and we're all knotted up, so doesn't take a ton. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. They're on the far side of the field, and we really can't see much. It doesn't look like it's a corner or anything. So not to call anybody out, but Peyton Larson's getting close to laying down to make snow angels at this point. What is going on? I assume they stopped the clock. Is someone hurt? Oh, how much time is left, please? I was off by a minute, 1 minute exact. So because I didn't see him stop the clock. I'm not going to complain about being able to leave and head back to Riverton because I really don't want to deal with this too much after dark. That's it.
They called it.
Like we said, we're not going to complain, and coaches have gotten together and conferred and do the field conditions, as you can see.
Yeah.
Holy cow. So that is going to be your final. 2-0 as Dietrich agrees to call the game here. It was just getting a bit ridiculous. We're going to roll right into our post-game show. Of course, Jason, quite honestly, I don't think it'd been a big deal to us or been a big deal to the players if we'd had a normal winner.
Yeah.
And we're kind of used to it, but at this point in time, no one's driven in this in Riverton in a good long while.
Yeah,
because we've had
like 2 years ago when we got that 40 below weather and snow after snow
even
after
last
snow.
year we got like 18, 20 inches. This year we got like 2.
But
if
yeah,
that.
at least but this winter it felt like we went to fall, spring, partially summer, and then where'd winter go?
So our here on the Clear Air Ticket Postgame Show, our Gatorade Good Sport and Papa Murphy's Player of the Game is going to go to the same guy. He's the guy who performed the most action, and that is Landon Hughes. He gave it everything he had. Again,
he was all over that goal. He was just.
I've given it to him. We gave it to him against Jackson as well. He's just peppered, absolutely peppered, and he did the best he absolutely could. And now this Riverton team now knows the difference between, it's reiterated, Jackson, Kelly Walsh. Now, we'll say this. They played better today, even though they didn't score, because they had a penalty kick against Jackson. They played overall better, especially in the second half. They started to get some possession down there, and then it got ridiculous, and now our players are doing snow angels. So, all right, for Jason Peterson, any last words?
No, just, it's sad we had to, but, the weather is getting bad, and I think it's a good idea that, we can get home safe and everything. So everybody just drive home safe. It's going to get ugly out there, and we'll see you next week.
Well, for Jason Peterson, this has been Kevin Shields. We'll see you next time here on WyoToday.
Arapahoe First is